All right. So we've got our first trailer for the Acolyte. Let's see what it's hitting on.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them. Tell me what comes into your mind.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
What happened?
I sensed darkness.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
June 4th? Jesus Christ, it's right around the fucking corner. Uh, it looks interesting. I don't think there was anything in this that hyped me like The Mandalorian, but there are some very, very interesting premises because I know that this takes place during the High Republic. I am not a fan of the High Republic. I know that there are a lot of people out there who enjoy the High Republic comic books and the High Republic stories. I haven't really been able to get into them. I feel as though it's because I'm a little bit biased and I prefer the Old Republic, and I kind of wish that one of these days that they would give us some stuff from the Old Republic instead of. My main issue with the High Republic is that it's too close to the Skywalker saga. I think it's like 300 years before the rise of like Darth Vader. That's in my opinion like that's just a little bit way too close. I feel as if they'd went back a little bit further, maybe say that hey, the High Republic was 1,000 years before the Skywalkers. I'd be down for it, but that weird 300-year age gap is annoying to me because there are characters in Star Wars that live for hundreds of years that are alive during this time. Um, but we'll see whether or not this will be able to like change my mindset on the High Republic and make me go, you know what? I think the High Republic's actually a pretty good pretty good time period for us to explore. We'll see. I do like that you see just how different everything is. And by everything I mean the way in which like they're training like the younglings, where they're training the younglings to like be attached to and be a part of the force. Whereas in the prequels, the younglings are more trained as though this has more of the atmosphere of being a monk than the younglings are when they're being trained in the prequels. Because in the prequels, it kind of feels as though the younglings are being trained like they're just at school. Whereas this one, it's like, feel the wind upon your face. Look far beyond your sight, beyond your realm, beyond your time, and tell me what it is that you feel, that you see. And everybody's gonna feel something different, which is something I like. The little girl is like, I feel life. I feel love. And the little boy is like, nah dog, I feel fire. Like we finna get fucked up. Like we need I need an adult. I need an adult to speak to right now. Also the decision to make Carrie Ann Moss, a Jedi, fantastic. She's been doing dope Jedi shit since the Matrix. It's great to see her again, actually donning like the Jedi robes. Also, if we're gonna be getting more martial arts in Star Wars, yes, please. More martial arts is fantastic. I think the greatest waste of talent we ever had was hiring all the guys who worked on the raid to basically only have like a really small cameo in The Force Awakens when they really should have been, those guys in particular really should have been the Knights of Ren. Like you bring over those guys from the raid and you make them the Knights of Ren, completely new dynamic in ball game. Where it's like no need for a lightsaber, all hands, and then the Force. She looks amazing, by the way. She looks absolutely fantastic. I like how and it would make most sense that the Jedi would be in like, their clean, pristine robes because this is the high point of their time. And then she looks like she just stepped off of like a medieval battlefield. Like she's got like the chain link armor underneath. She has what looks like a samurai breastplate attached to the front. She looks great. Like she's wearing like the pull up ninja mask. It's like somebody said, you know what? Bring me all of the coolest aspects of fantasy and slap them all onto one character. Also, that dude looks great. I have no idea who this is, but that Wookiee is not my favorite Wookiee. He even has like a samurai bun. Like the sides of his head is shaved, but he's got the like the hair pulled up directly in the center. That looks dope as fuck. I want to see more of this guy. Her garb really does look cool. Like it really, really does look nice. And it's so crazy seeing like that many Jedi because I feel as though the last time we saw that many Jedi was the Clone Wars. And then after the Clone Wars, everything just kind of fell to shit. And we never saw like this many Jedi operating together, where you have multiple masters and multiple Padawans all going off on a mission together. Yeah, no. Like I said, it doesn't it don't tickle the balls the way that like the Mandalorian's first trailer did, or I'll even say like the Obi-Wan Kenobi series or the most recent Bad Batch trailer does, but it does get me intrigued. It gets me intrigued enough that I'll sit down and I'll watch this every single night that it comes on. And I wonder who the hell that was. Like please be Darth Bane. But then again, I feel as though Darth Bane is probably like before this time, which sucks. Which is another thing that I'm saying. Like, if you want to do something called the Acolyte, you could have made it during 1,000 years ago, during the time of like Darth Bane, and have Darth Bane be the master, and then have her be like his apprentice. But I feel as though this is the point that all the Jedi run into an actual Sith. Yeah, definitely the point in time where like all the Jedi run into like an actual Sith because Sith red eyes. Wait, did he leap forward? So right. How was it again? I forgot. No, it's like right there. The last guy gets blasted back, and then you see a lightsaber right here. Oh, never mind. I thought that was like a Sith guy. That's just a dude who gets blasted back with the Force. The actual Sith guy is standing up here, and that looks like a double-bladed lightsaber because there's a blade here and a blade here, and then it looks like he's holding something in the center. Yeah, I know. Acolyte has the chance to be like super fucking dope. Here's the thing. Um, they released that super awesome trailer. Maintain that. Like maintain that. Make it from the perspective of the villains. I really don't need to see the Jedi perspective in any way, shape, or form. Sure, they could pop up. Sure, they could do some stuff. But for the most part, I don't care about their perspective. Show me from the perspective of the Sith. Like, allow me to follow this Sith character that's going to end up being like a bad guy. I really don't need for you to have, oh, like, we must attempt to show some level of confliction that the dark side is not the nah, we have enough light side shows. Make this a fully dark side show. But yeah, that's the trailer for the Acolyte. Comment below, let me know what you think about it. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.